Hey guys, Mystic Frost here. So time this video goes up, I believe the new season was started from November 1st, because this should be going up on Tuesday. However, I am recording this on Saturday. We are still trying to push for that final cog for the season. However, I don't believe I'm going to get it. I'm kind of teetering between Legend Rank 3 and Rank 4. So I thought I'm going to mix up the hero deck because it's a Halloween weekend, and bring you evil heroes. So this is the build we are bringing. The power leads to destiny. Just read this to you if you don't already know what it does. Reveal one card in your hand to your opponent, and depending on the card you revealed, you can use each of the following effect. There's a normal spell card. You send 3 evil hero malicious edge from outside your deck to the graveyard, and during the duel you can normal summon / set evil hero malicious edge without tributing. So we don't actually main deck one, but it's great, it can get us to the fusion. And then if we show them Super Poly, which we do run, you can set 1 Supreme King Castle from to your field from outside your deck, and add 1 Evil Hero Malicious Bane to the extra deck. And that's the only way you can obtain Malicious Bane in this game at the moment. And then the skill can only be activated if you begin a duel with a deck that consists of at least 1 Super Poly, which is there, and at least 9 monsters. We've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so we're good with that. And no monsters other than evil hero or elemental hero monsters, check, or elemental hero monsters, as well as an extra deck that contains at least 2 fusion monsters and no fusion monsters other than evil hero. So we have 3 and we contain no other fusion monsters. So you can play XEs, you can play Links. Link could be something to look into to drop a 3rd one of these. Links could be interesting because Liquid Soldier's not really needed. So I could drop the Liquid Soldiers to add Econ, drop one of the fusions to add a Link monster, and then just link them off. That's something potentially to look into. I haven't picked up this deck since Links came out, but we're going to give this build a try. Of course, as always, best out of 5, so we are going to do 5 games just to get our win-loss ratio down, and then I will potentially look into links for tomorrow's video to add to this deck, or alternatively I will just bring another deck depending how we do. So first of all, we are against what's this dude again, Paradox I think his name is, and we are going second, which is great. We prefer to go second, as you may know. The Floodgate is always handy for turn 1 though, but hey, it is what it is. We can't ask to go second and then moan about it when we finally get it. So let's see what he can do from here. The Liquid Soldier is mainly here to extend into XE plays, so of course it's Bash Summons from the grave, and then you can just go straight into an XE monster. Territory of Malice, I don't even know what this does. So return 1 Malefic card from hand to the deck, and add 1 Malefic territory to your hand from outside of your deck, and add 1 Malefic world to the bottom of your deck. And that of course allows you to activate Malefic world from your deck. So cool, he's now got Malefic world. And here comes Stardust Dragon, well, Malefic Stardust Dragon. Other monster control cannot declare an attack. Other monster, if there's no face up field spell, destroy this card. Okay, so he's got 2, however, he can only attack with 1, right? Or does that negate that somehow? Don't know, let's find out. Let's have a quick read of his cards properly. So, Malefic Territory. When this card's activated, you can activate 1 near can target cards in the field zone with card effects. The Malefic monster effect, there can only be 1 face up. Malefic monster on the field with the same name during the battle phase, negate the effects of face up. Okay, so yeah, that allows him to attack. Cool. So I'm going to activate the Power Leads Destiny and show him my Dark Calling card, so we can get these added. Next up, we are going to activate Dark Calling. This will allow us to banish 2 of the Malicious Edges we've just added to our grave to special summon our Malicious Fiend. little knocked off that the other worlds haven't kept the new fusion update, that's only for Vayne's world, because that fusion animation does look brilliant, but it is what it is. It is Malicious Fiend. Next up, I'm going to normal summon Stratos. I'm going to activate Stratos to destroy spell and trap cards, just to pop his Malefic territory. So therefore he can only have one Malefic monster now on the field at a time. We will throw down 2 cards face down. I don't believe this does piercing damage, it does not, so let's just run over the Stardust Dragon and get Stratos to attack his face down. Wonderful. Now, because of Malicious Fiend, he has to target that for attacks, but not only does he have to target that, if he even stupidly enters battle phase, he can't just end it. He has to actually swing into Malicious Fiend if he enters his battle phase. This was very prevalent when Evil Heroes first came out. However, it has been a while, so maybe he either A, doesn't know that, or B, he's forgotten that. But he's allowing us to select 1 out of 3, which is the same spell card, which banish 2 Malefic from your grave and add 2 Malefic cards from your deck to hand, except for itself. Okay, with different names than what he's banishing. So you can't banish the same thing. So there goes the Stardust and the gear thing, parallel gear. So you can now add 2 Malefic cards. It says Paradox Gear, which is the tuner, I believe, and Pagarian Dragon. What the fuck is that? Can't be normal summon set. Must be by banishing 1 Malefic monster from your extra deck. Okay, what do you do?
That's the stuff.
You can tribute this card. Sure, I'm not even reading. It's going too quick for me. So he tributed that for that. Okay. I still want to know what the fuck this thing does. Cannot be summoned set, must be special summoned by banishing 1 Malefic monster from your extra deck while Malefic Pagarian Dragon is not in the field. If Malefic World is not in the field, destroy this card. Once per turn, you can send 1 Malefic card from your deck to the graveyard and return one of your banished level 8 synchros. Okay, cool. I'm assuming here he can so he can synchro from his hand. So I'm going to Book and Moon that. So he can no longer synchro from his hand. No thank you, sir. That's fine, he's going to banish that. Special summon this bitch, which I am now going to floodgate. I don't want to be dealing with that. Okay, sure, what do you do? Okay, so you still get Stardust. Okay, he's an idiot. He's gone into battle. And because he's gone into battle, it automatically flips all of his monsters to face-up attack, and he has to attack. Stardust Malefic Dragon's effect is you can't control any other Malefic monsters, hence automatically destroying. So here I'm going to normal summon the Solid Soldier. We have lethal. I'm not going to... Should I be that guy? I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to continue playing. I'm going to extend. Because he has nothing in his grave that can defend him, so... I think he has just shut down the app and fucked off. So, yep. Okay, goodbye. That's enough Duel Links for him for the night. But that's a good start for us. So that is 1-0 for the Evil Heroes. Okay, let's move on to game number 2. He was Legend rank 4 as well. He's a high rank for us. You gotta love that Evil Hero skill. It's a shame that you can't have the other heroes in your extra deck, because I would have loved to have done this Power of Territory with Sunrise and the Masked Heroes and whatnot. I think that would be, but then at the same point I understand, because I think that would be an incredibly powerful deck. Okay, so I have Super Poly, I have Dark Cooling, so let's get target and stuff here. So let's show them the Super Poly. So this adds Malicious Bane, which if you don't know, must be special with Dark Fusion, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. During your main phase, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls with attack equal to or less than this card. Also, this card gains 200 attack for each monster destroyed this way, and you cannot declare an attack for the rest of this turn. So that is cool. We are also going to activate our other part of the skill that power leads to destiny, showing him the dark crawling, and then we are going to activate the dark crawling. Now we can go straight into malicious bane here, but however it is dark magicians, or at least I'm assuming dark magicians, so I'm not going to go for that straight away. I'm going to go into the fiend. The reason why that is because even though malicious bane cannot be destroyed by battle, it can be banished, and dark magicians banish things incredibly easily, so we don't want that shit affecting us that much. I'm going to set Super Poly just because hopefully he sees it as a threat and he wants to banish it. So here we're going to add an evil hero at Dusted Gold. Super Poly I believe can only be used using materials from either side filters materials, so that's fine. So I can activate a Dusted Gold here to add Dark Fusion to our hand for the follow-up play if required, and get Bane out that turn, and then pop all of his monsters on the field. So this is all based on, of course, him playing Dark Magician. He's playing Yugi, he's got the card sleeves, he's got the map, and yeah, he's playing Dark Magician. So he discards a card, special summon the Apprentice. The Apprentice will activate to add thingy. However, I can Super Poly right here. Now, the reason why I can Super Poly it is just because... No, that's a fiend, so what can I Super Poly for? Yeah. Ah, yes, one evil hero monster and one level 5 or higher monster. So, and cards cannot be responded. Time to battle. Okay, he clearly doesn't read my cards and is going to now swing into Malicious Fiend because he's entered battle phase, so he no longer has a choice.
He's lost. He doesn't know what he's doing now.
Well, that's just it. So, her effect will not save her from this battle phase. He is now trying to figure out why he can't target Stratos. And any minute now, it's going to click, and he's either going to take 1,500 points of damage and try and play through it, or he's just going to scoop. Okay, he's taking the 1,500 points of damage and trying to play through it. Do I just Super Poly here and suck up the monster? The answer is no. Do I want to do this? Yes, let's do this. Let's send another one to the grave to power mine up to ridiculous levels and inflict 3,100 points of damage. Now, that is good, and it's also bad because it has put us on a little bit of a timer because, of course, if any of these can save him, and he then has his destiny draw. So, what we're going to do is we're going to activate a Dusted Gold, send that to the grave. This requires one level 6 or higher, so I can't fuse that one yet. But we'll see what he does here, because Liquid Soldier should be able to special summon back a Dusted Gold. Okay, here's the navigation. Yeah, so I can special summon that back, and then I can go into Malevolent Sin, banish a monster, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. So, he does have one of these engraved which he can use to negate a spell or trap, so I want him to think that I don't know this, but I do know this. So I want to activate Dark Calling, I want him to panic, I want him to activate this, the navigation he's already got engraved that he used to discard, to negate my Dark Calling, thinking, aha, 2 for 1 card advantage. No, he's letting it through. That is perfectly fine with me. So I'm just going to, I did not want to fuse a Dusted Gold, but I do want this, so I'm just going to fuse these two. Here comes Bane. It does make my Super Poly now pointless, but hey, fuck it, is what it is. Now Bane cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. So whatever the hell that is on there, he's not destroying Bane. Because both of these are weaker than Bane, Bane can just pop them both through his ability and then swing directly, even if he destroys everything else I've got. This game is in the bag unless this is a Sphere Karibo. Or a Karibo in general. But he's obviously got something. It's not Tretch, it's because he's got trap cards in the grave. Floodgate could work, but then he's still got these to contend with. And either way, I still get an XEs out, so either way I can still banish one, destroy, swing. So literally, unless he's got a hand trap that mitigates battle damage, I can't see what he does here. He's activating the trap to stop my field spell from working for 1 turn. Sure. And he's activating bottomless trap hold to banish Bane. Okay. Doesn't work. Why did that not work? Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, but that doesn't destroy, it banishes. So why did that work? Oh, destroy that monster, and if you do banish it. The wording is important there. It doesn't just say banish the monster, it says destroy, and if you do banish, and he does not get destroyed by card effect. So yeah, it's very important to be very clear on the wording of your cards. But we are 2 for 2 with evil heroes taking down dark magicians. So far, both opponents are scooped. So clearly no one wants to get their cheeks clapped by Bane.
Legend 5.
Legend 5. Primo.
Malefic again, probably.
Primo tends to be, that's my son Corey's voice that you can hear. Primo tends to be more on the machine shit, you know, the ones that steal sync. Yeah, that's it, mech lords. But let's get good here. So let's activate the Paralyzed Destiny, show him the Dark Calling. And then let's activate the skill again and show him the Super Poly. As such, because it's that deck, I'm not so much worried about being banished. So I'm going to activate Adjusted Gold. I'm going to grab a second Dark Calling here. Now this might be putting all my eggs in the basket. I'm not even going to bother setting the Super Poly. It could backfire, it may not. I don't know. But we're just going to summon Bane straight to the field. We're going to get rid of one of them, and we're going to get rid of the Adjusted Gold. We're going to slap Bane in defense position up there. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. So, unless he gets something to banish my monsters with, it ain't going nowhere. I'm going to activate the Dark Calling now on Malicious Fiend, banishing my last 2 remaining. So now even if he does summon something bigger than 3k, he still only has to swing into this. I'm going to set Super Poly anyway, and I'm going to set Floodgate Trap Hole. Reason why that is, and I'm just going to activate my spell now. Reason why I've set the Super Poly is because if he does have MST or anything along those lines, he's got a 50-50 chance of wasting it. So let's see what he does here. Yep, Mech Lord Refinement, so that allows him the effective skill based on the turn you send one Mech Lord to turn 1, add a Mech Lord spell trap. Okay, so he's added the Mech Lord Assembly, which is when he activates it, star 1 card and target 1 monster you control and destroy it. And if a face-up Mech Lord you control is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can target 1 face-up spell trap on the field, destroy it. And then when it activates, you can add a Mech Lord from deck to hand. Okay, so there's the activation of the assembly to add a Mech Lord from deck to hand. I'm assuming he's going to add the 1800 dude, which when you summon it, you can... I know he's gone straight into the big dragon. Okay, so I'm assuming then he's got the 1800 dude already in hand, because he summons that, he contribute it to special summon 2 other Mech Lords. So let's see if I'm right here. Oh, 1800 defense. During your main phase, if you can activate this effect, and if you do, special summon 2 Mech Lords. So I'm going to floodgate this dude right now. I don't want him activating that effect to get 2 others on the field to get that big dragon out. That big dragon has 3000 attack, and he can search my extra deck and equip 1 monster with it, and then this guy gains equal to that combined attack. Thanks, but no thanks. So he's activating the effect to pop a card.
Pops the card.
Does the effect still go off? It does still go off. Okay, so I wasted the floodgate. So I am about to get fucked. Because now he can special summon 2 others, but it doesn't matter. There goes the banish. Here comes the big dragon. I'm assuming he's going to steal another Malicious Fiend from my grave to power him up to 6500. With different names. Once per turn when this card declares attack, you can look at your opponent's extra deck and equip 1 monster from this card. This card gains the attack of the equipped monsters.
They can make their attacks.
Yeah, I'm well equipped as well equipped with a synchro monster. So he's not getting a synchro monster, but he's going to gain 3,500 attack. I'm going to activate Supreme King's Castle just to try and mitigate the amount of damage I'm about to take here. And oosh, I still lose 1,400. However, we're now in a bit of a stalemate because he cannot destroy Bane and I cannot get over his monster. The difficulty with that is I have 15 cards, he has 19. He will outdeck me because Bane will not pop it, I don't believe. You can destroy all monsters your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card. Also, this card gains 200 attack for each monster destroyed this way. Yeah, so I can't do nothing there.
Would this not negate the attack boost on there? Like finishing?
Potentially, but yeah.
So then you have to wait and then...
Yeah, so I have to set this and then wait. Hoping that's not MST and he just pops whatever I just set.
Yeah, because then next time in your turn you activate finishing to negate it and then you pop it up in.
Yeah, that's a very good point. So let's see how it works out. So of course, if he draws MST, then we are fucked. Or if he has MST already set. So he's just summoning a monster. That's cool.
That's that thing again.
It is that thing again.
It's going to pop it.
Watch him now have like Malevolent Sin or something. And I have to use the Fiendish Chain on Malevolent Sin instead.
Well, he's banning cards in the deck. Oh, well, that's 2 level 4s.
Yeah.
Destroys a card on his own field.
Yeah, well, why? And what one's he destroying? What does he get from that? Oh no, he's
pops one your field.
Hey, that's cheating. If a face-up note you control is destroyed by battle card effect, yeah, and he just destroyed one for card effect. Okay, so I lost that.
At least don't get rid of the finisher.
It's because he can't. It's not face-up.
Ah, what's
Another
the
face-up.
What's the other back row? No, your back row.
Oh, Super Volley. So
Nah, useless.
yeah, so he's moving the back phase. He's now giving Malicious Bane the read, realising he can't destroy it. He's giving it a go anyway, so fair play to him. Oh, hang on. I think that makes that a piercer. Yeah, it makes that a piercer. So we are going to go Fiendish Chain right now and use that.
Negate it.
Stop his attack and, like Corey pointed out, hopefully lower him back down to 3,000 so I can pop it. Yes, indeed.
And it pop both his other monsters.
It will do indeed, and then he'll get 3,600 for popping 3 monsters through the effect.
So you need like Stratos. Stratos would be the best draw. So you can pop the back row.
Pop the unknown back row, absolutely.
Nope.
Okay. That's a bit rude. So, okay, Dusty Gold would be good. No, I've got Solid Soldier. Because if I get a Dusted Gold, I can use Super Poly fusing that and a Dusted Gold, because that just requires 1 evil hero monster and 1 level 5 or higher monster. I'm just going to have to set this in defense mode and pass, because that can destroy it, and then that's 2k to the face, leaving me on 400. Unless, of course, he draws MST. I'm assuming he's main decking MST or Cosmic or something along those lines. So, Compulse. I wasn't expecting Compulse, maybe I should have, but it is a very prominent card. Compulse, Crackdown, and all that good stuff. It is very highly used now. Again, selection box cards. In the world of links, that is your new book of money. So he's switching to attack. He's swinging with the 2k. Sweet. He's a bit of a dumbass there. He should have swung with 1600. He's got the life point advantage, and then he could have made it actually do piercing damage, which would have actually killed me. And here's another Solid Soldier. That is not what I needed to see. Yeah. Now we just lose. I'm going to scoop there because there's no point seeing it through. Okay, so we're 2-1. We're 2-1. We've had worse odds. You know, for fuck's sake, if I can get a 3-2 win-loss ratio with Toons, I'm sure we can do at least the same with Evil Heroes.
Toons.
Yeah, man. Check out on the channel, Toon Deck. And to be fair, one of the ones I lost there is because I misplayed. If I actually read the card properly, it would have been 4-1.
I'm pretty sure it's Legend 5.
Well, let's see how the new Sharks do, because I'm guessing that's what he's playing here. I could be wrong.
Or it could be...
I'm assuming new Sharks. Whenever I see Reginald, I always assume Sharks or Gradle. But he's going first, so let's see what he does. I do like his game map. His little charmers.
Oh, Mermails.
Mermail, okay.
I built these once.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mermails are fun. I like mermails.
yeah.
They are fuckers. So he's playing the new Atlantean Dragoon card. I will put money on that. Deep Sea Diva. Special summon yourself a level 3. Go for it. What we're going with?
The Atlantean thing, probably. Yep.
No, yeah.
Pops a card in your field.
Territorial Sharks, make them all level 4. And here comes Abyss Dweller.
Look you out if you groove.
Well, 9 out. I'll say it's the only one with a quick effect to send that to pop a card. So, I know my shit. Don't know what he does though. You can discover one water special summon. That's cool. Okay. And what? I can't remember what main card does. What do you do? Target one face up monster on the field. That target loses that under attack, but it's unaffected by other spell and effects. Cool. Okay, so we're going to outright Book of Moon and flip Abyss Dweller face down because we do not want him getting that free pop on any of our monsters. You fool. Yeah, it's fine. Activate it now.
Get rid of Deep Sea to look you out if you groove for it.
Yep, so I just can't move monsters from the graveyard. We're now going to special normal summon Solid Soldier. Solid Soldier will activate to special summon Liquid Soldier. Liquid Soldier! Boosh. We are now going to go Malevolent Sin. I could go that and just fuck about, but we are going Malevolent Sin.
What, and just kill the Abyss?
No, I'm actually going to target the Abyss and banish it.
Oh, to remove
because it removes the material, absolutely. Because it just got removed and not sent due to whatever else, it doesn't get destroyed. I was a bit stupid setting Forbidden Lance. I should have kept hold of it because now if that card is a card that fucks us, at least that would have kind of stopped it a little bit. No, it's MST. Cool. Okay. And he targets the Lance. That's fine. So now we will power up Zen, so he goes up to 2700, and we have Floodgate on the field for whatever his follow-up players.
So it's good that he popped Lance, not Floodgate.
Absolutely. So he flips the Malevolent Zen, the Abyss Dweller, that's fine. You're level 4, you got no materials. What do you do? If this card's discarded grave, you can target one Mermail in your graveyard except for it and special summon it. That's fine. Again, I'm not going to do anything there with the Floodgate because it does nothing unless you discard it. But he's linking.
Princess.
Yeah, I can't Floodgate this because it can't go to defense mode. But special summon it to your side. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn. I am going to Floodgate him though because I just panic. I saw it, I panicked. But whatever the hell he was planning to do, it stopped it. What does that thing even do? During your main phase, you can normal summon. So he's going to normal summon whatever is in his hand, territory of the Sharks, yada yada yada, and do all that good stuff yet again. I'm not going to bother with the banishing because I may as well save it for when I need it. But I am going to take that shit out again for the second time this duel. And hopefully it's learnt its lesson and it will stay dead.
Can the Marincess let its effect again?
I believe it's a non-summon effect. No, it is not a non-summon effect. Okay, so we now know we need to kill this Marincess as soon as possible. Thankfully we have Book of Moon. He will learn. Stay down. This will work. He'll summon the monster. What the fuck? I'm calling bullshit on that one. Yeah, Territorial Shark. Let me guess, a second Abyss Dweller.
You're going to lose there, yeah.
No, it's not going to be Abyss Dweller. It's going to be that fucking shark thing, isn't it?
Doesn't really matter, I don't think.
No, it don't matter. He's got game here, Abyss Dweller. There you go.
Yeah, no, just that bit.
Yeah, because 2-2, 2-5. He activates that. Pop. Boom. And we lose. Cool. Okay, so we've gone from 2-0 to 2-2. in a very quick succession, mate. It's like one more game. I hate the Atlanteans. I hate them. Aquaman can go fuck himself. One more game. Yeah, I honestly thought that Marine Cess wasn't on summon effect, so that's why I didn't bother fucking with it. But again, that's my own fault. I should have read the card. If you're unsure what a card does, always fucking read it. Stop being a typical Yu-Gi-Oh player and read cards. Okay, Zane Truesdale. So again, I'm assuming Cyber Dragon here. And if we lose, we rank down to rank 2. I believe we're still in rank 3. So, okay. So we will activate Adjusted Gold first of all here.
And here's Yash.
Activate Dark Calling. If he plays Ash Blossom in this game, I'm calling bullshit. We will activate Power Leads to Destiny, show him the Dark Calling. Shame I cannot get the Malicious Bane out as of yet, but hey ho. We can take Malicious Fiend instead. Also, I'm assuming Cyber Dragon. I could be wrong, but again, you see Zane, you think Cyber Dragon. Okay. You can special summon level 4 hero monster from your hand. Oh, cool. So I can special summon itself. Okay. So that's fine by me. So let's do that. Let's get our 2 solid soldiers on the field. And then we will link during the player's during the player's turn, when a level 5 or higher monster will be special summoned, you can detach 1 XE material from this card and negate special summon if you do destroy it. So that will stop his Cyber Dragon from special summoning itself, but it does not work on fusion or synchros, yada yada yada. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 face-up card on the field and change it to face down. And the Djinn cannot be destroyed by battle. But I'm going to take a page out of Matey Boy's book and I'm going to Abyss Dweller. I'm then going to throw down my Floodgate Trap Hole and we're going to call it a turn. The reason why I've gone to Abyss Dweller, because if this is Cyber Dragon, I don't want them banishing shit from their grave for their fusions or for their trap card. I don't want to be fucking with that, so... And the Abyss Dweller's got that built-in protection now, because if he goes to attack, he has to attack Malicious Fiend. So, unless this guy's hacked in a copy of Lightning Storm right here. No, Lightning Storm's actually in the game. Oh, I think that's where you discard the card and destroy all face-up monsters. I was thinking of Regeki, but yeah, fuck Regeki, you got Lightning Storm. So yeah, so here's Cyber Dragon. So, exactly like I said, if I actually went into Steel Storm Roach, that would have shut down Cyber Dragon there and then. But anyway, I would have stopped in the gate, stopped special summon, and it would destroy them.
And I made them both level 5 from an effort.
Yeah, so it's from his skill. His skill can activate to make them both level 5, but he has not normal summoned yet. So here's the normal summon, his Cyber Dragon's 5. Now he's going to turn them both level 5. Go and leave the normal Cyber Dragon on the field so he can power up his monster if required, but then both of these will count because they count as Cyber Dragon on the field. Well, that's why I don't count as Cyber Dragon on the field. So, no, he's just gone straight from Malevolence in. That is cool with me. I am just going to Floodgate that. Like I said, we are not fucking about here. This is our last duel of the video. I want to make it 3-2 in the win column. So he's normal summoned, he's special summoned, he can't do much else, he's only got 1 card left in the hand. So he's gone to move to battle phase, and because he's moved to battle phase, both monsters get flipped up and they both have to attack Malicious Fiend. So he's going to lose 1100 there and 1400 there. So there goes 2500 of his life points and all of his monsters. I bet he wish he read Yu-Gi-Oh cards right now as well. Sorry, Big Fudge. You are not Big Fudge to me. Go and either swing, take your damage, or scoop. This video's already gone over the half-hour mark, which I don't like doing. So let's see if he takes the damage and we move on, and he's just then got to rely on his face-down card is decent. He's deciding to take the damage, so Okay, there goes 1100 life points. And take the other 1400 and lose your Cyber Dragon. Yep. Strident Blast my ass. So I'm guessing that's going to be the typical Cyber Dragon trap card, where he's just going to banish a bunch, but Abyss Dweller shuts that down, right? If I'm reading this correctly.
If he banishes it, yeah.
Any card no, it's only card effects that activate. So because the trap card actually activates on the field, it will still work. It'll still go through. And that a fucking kick in the teeth. Okay, but let's do that. And then I'm going to normal summon Liquid Soldier here.
Can you use the gravestone?
Yeah, because
activate the grave as well.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't activate in the grave, so they're fine for the effect to go through. Here's Cybernetic Float. I was kind of hoping he'd wait for me to get the XE play off, because if I could get the XE play off, I would have gone into Daijin here. Daijin can't be destroyed. First time he'll be destroyed, you just remove a counter from it and boost your safe. However, he can only destroy 2. You can only destroy 2, so either way he loses. So I'm still going to go Daijin in case he's got something in his hand. Because, like I said, first time Jin's going to be destroyed by battle or card effect, you just remove an overlay and he's not destroyed.
Here's the Sophia Griever.
But no, that is game. That is 3 wins to 2 losses, and yep, which is perfectly fine for us, and we do not rank down. So if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will catch you in the next one.